I finally got the Saber story. It's the last one. Yay. Okay, so welcome back. And I'm a little pissed off. Now, why am I pissed off is if you've seen my stream this weekend, you know that I talked about that I'll be getting Yakuza and the Tales of Berseria this Saturday. Or last Saturday. Because they shipped it out to me on a Friday, and here in Holland it's pretty much one day. So, you know, if something is shipped out, the next day you'll get it. Holland isn't a big country. And Saturday I didn't get it. So I wasn't really that pissed. I was like, okay, you know, whatever. You know, I'll just be playing Fate Estella, and I'll be playing Gravity Rush, whatever. Don't give a shit, you know. I want to put some love in these games. I'll like, you know, on Monday I'm gonna play it on Monday. Well, I did not get it. That kind of pissed me off. I was like, what? The games should be here today. And then I realized, like, oh yeah, here in Holland, post mail, like postcards and just letters, they don't get distributed. Was that right? On a Monday. On a Monday, there's only like DHL that's giving out boxes. And the games that have been shipped to me are always in small postcards. So that it can, you know, easily be put in my post thingy. Holy shit. My post mail. My post box, whatever, mailbox. God damn it. So I was like, fucking shit. That means I'm not getting the games, you know, today, and maybe I'll be getting the games tomorrow. But that's another annoyance is tomorrow is Tuesday, and on Tuesday always my friends come home, come here, and you know, we eat together and we check out a you know, movie, a television series. That's what we've been doing for almost a year, more than a year now. So even though if I would get the two games tomorrow, I still won't be able to fully play them. Cause in around like 11 o'clock, you know, my friends, they leave. So I have about an hour to play the Tales of or Yakuza. And I already decided that I'm gonna play Tales of Berseria first, then play Yakuza. But it still kind of pissed me off. Cause if everything would be, you know, how it should be, I would already have the games. But no. Fucking post office fuckers. But then again, I'm not really that angry. It does mean that I can hopefully play and complete a couple of levels with this game and get a couple of trophies. But this is a pretty cool game. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But yeah, after the Tales of and Yakuza, there are no games. At least not for me. The next one is like Neo and Horizon in February. Oh wait, fuck, that's in like two weeks. Fuck my life. Hey, what's up, Witch Gang? Of course I've heard about For Honor. And For Honor is actually one of the only Western games I was interested in up until they said it is online required. Even the single player. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna play that. I don't buy games that you need to be online. That fucking sucks. Definitely when it's a single player experience. At least that's what I would want to play For Honor. So I'm gonna buy For Honor when it's like $5 on PSN, when PS5 is already almost dead. That's when I'll be buying For Honor. I'll be buying the For Honor Ultimate Edition. But yeah, lately I haven't been very lucky with fast releases. You know, I mostly get almost all the games sooner. But these couple of months, like, it started out with Final Fantasy. I got it pretty late. And now with Tales of and Yakuza, pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. What's up, Merton77? This is not Semi Warriors. It is a Misao game. You know that the Misao, genre is getting really big. You know, from the Zelda to Dragon Quest. Trust me on it. They will announce Final Fantasy Heroes this year. Mark my freaking words. Like, Dragon Quest is pretty big, but Final Fantasy, at least in the West, is so much bigger. Well, from the reviews, it says that Yakuza 0 is like the best in the series as of right now. So I'm really excited for Yakuza. It's just that, well, you know, I've played Yakuza 5 like a couple of months ago. And the last Tales of game I played was Hysteria like 2 years ago. So, and since I love Japanese RPGs a little bit more than, you know, Yakuza, I'm gonna play Tales of Hysteria first. And I have a feeling that, you know, when I finally am done with the Tales of Hysteria game, Horizon and Neo is, you know, too many games. Too many games. Then again, this couple of months is going to save me a lot of money. Bye bye, Witch Gang. Thanks all for checking out. Yes, this is just killing monsters, killing enemies, just like a Misao game. So this couple of months is going to save me a lot of money. Because there are so many games coming out, and I already pretty much pre-ordered everything up until March. I don't have any need to, like, buy more, you know. I have so much to play, I don't have any need to buy more games. So that's gonna save up some money. I'm really, like, this year, I'm really trying to slow down on buying new releases even further. Well, to be honest, there are like 4 limited run games coming out in like 2 weeks. That's gonna be pretty expensive, but okay. Merchon, I do remember you in the... Didn't you saw a lot of my Mountain Blade streams? If I'm not mistaken. Which games did you pick up? I got this one and Gravity Rush 2. But I've played Gravity Rush 2 so much this weekend. And I'm at the part of the game, like, I'm in the last 5 levels. Or chapters, episodes, whatever. That I'm a little bit burned out on Gravity Rush, actually. Especially now that I am back in Hacksville, like the original city. And I've spent so much time in Gravity Rush 1 that it kind of feels more of the same, a little bit too much. On the lower left, there is like a yellow bar that says ready. I have no idea what that is. Oh yeah, I still need to complete Final Fantasy X. But yeah, that's not gonna happen anymore. At least not in a long time. There are so many games coming out. Is there still a plant here? No, there's not. Right? No, it's not. Oh wait. World of Final Fantasy is awesome. The game of the year of the best games of 2017 that I actually made, I totally forgot about World of Final Fantasy. Like, holy shit! That was stupid. World of Final Fantasy is really good. I don't know how it is on the Vita. But on PS4, it is pretty much one of the best RPGs you can buy on it. It's absolutely fantastic. I was deeply impressed at how good they have tried to give out that nostalgic old school feeling. You know, that every level feels like an older Final Fantasy world. They have done that really good. And now with the music, pretty cool. I can safely say that from now up until June or July actually, because in June and July we're also having quite a lot of games. There are too many games releasing. It's not bad though, it's cool. Trust me, it's cool. But as you know, for a gamer that I really want to complete all these games, or at least play a good amount, it's kind of annoying. Because like, the gamer in me says, klaudkil, you should play Resident Evil and you should play Kingdom Hearts, but the guy who works and who looks at his wallet and says, no, that's too expensive, knows that I shouldn't be playing everything. What's that? Oh, her. She's pretty cool. She's a cool character. I am still so impressed at how many units there are on screen and just no frame rate drops whatsoever. Like, I'm super impressed. Because the game also looks pretty good. Even if you're like an Xbox fanboy or whatever, it's that this year is not loaded with games. With the couple of Xbox releases, PS4 and Switch, this year is gonna be just... I don't think I've ever witnessed a year that is so packed with games than this year. Like, and I've been playing games from like PlayStation 1. There are like 40, 50 games coming out in like a couple of months. It's insane. Well, to be honest, my advice would definitely be play Final Fantasy 15. The game is not that big. It's not. It's like 20, 25 hours for the storyline if you rush it. Of course you can put in hundreds of hours or at least dozens of hours if you want to do all the side stuff, but just for the missions it's like 25 hours. That's not big. The Witcher is gigantic. Even the storyline is gigantic, but The Witcher is amazing. Absolutely fantastic. It's still one of the best games in a long, long time. The amount of polish and detail, the characters, the storyline, The Witcher is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And I'm so happy that they actually released like the Game of the Year edition that has all the DLC, all the patches. So it is future-proof. Now, how many games can say that nowadays, that they are actually future-proof? Sadly, not that much. Who's that? Storyline. Yeah, so for everyone who's watching and like, what the fuck, the game blocks out all the storylines. I'm not entirely sure which game was that, but a couple of months ago there was a game that its entire story was already spoiled. So all of a sudden, actually a lot of games just block out storylines. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Okay, so you also try to enjoy it as much as possible. Then you know, my advice is pretty much what I'm trying to do. You know, play one game at a time, or maybe two. Like right now, you know, my two games are this one and Gravity Rush. Ah, the physical version or the digital version? Because like digital is not future-proof, of course. Of course, it's not future-proof. At least not on consoles. I actually like this character. She's pretty cool. What's up, Roaring Skies? Trying to get Tales of Berseria. I actually should have gotten the game like 2 days ago. But I don't know, something's messed up with the post office and I'm still waiting. That's why I'm pretty pissed. I'm pretty pissed. Because I should have been playing the game on a Saturday. Because it was shipped out to me on a Friday. And here in Holland, it takes like 1 day. Because the country is small. But I didn't get it. And tomorrow, you know, my friends are coming over, like always. So I won't be fully, you know, I can't fully enjoy the game. Because I only have like an hour to play it. So that's kind of annoying. So there's a big chance that tomorrow I'll be playing Tales of Berseria up until late in the night. And it's gonna suck because, you know, in the morning I have to go early in the morning to go to work, but I don't know. I want to play the game. We will see tomorrow. I don't know. It's kind of annoying though. It is annoying. Another boss, really? Personnel sucks. It was a physical version with download codes? That is really weird. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Game of the Year edition or Complete edition has everything on disc. That would be pretty disappointing if it's just DLC codes. Or maybe in the United States it's DLC code? What the hell's that? Oh, that guy. More dollars. I have like €2 on my PSN store. I almost never buy anything. I don't do physical, digital stuff. I don't like that. And it goes back. If you mean the like the original games, original PS2 games, and yes, there are a couple of games, actually a lot of PS2 games that are worth more than $20. If you mean a digital game that you can buy on PSN, no. I'm waiting for like sales. I got like Rogue Galaxy for like $7. No. If I'm not mistaken, and I pretty much know I'm not, that CD Projekt Red, you know, the developers of The Witcher actually prefer physical games. They actually prefer their games to be in a physical format. And that's why they created the complete edition that has everything on disc. I pretty much know that for certain. Only an A rank, boo. Mission complete. Klaudkil, idiot. No, not talking. Casus Gaming, get the fuck out. Sorry, storyline, bullshit. Sorry. I mean, most of the time, the post is pretty good in Holland. As I said, you know, if they ship out something, the next day you will receive it. But somehow something is messed up and I didn't get it. And on a Monday, they don't ship out small posts, so I'll be getting it tomorrow. I mean, I'm not that bummed out, but I was like, this entire work day, I was really excited, like, oh my god, you know, I'm finally getting Tales of, and I finally can play it, but nope. Oh my god. There is a Scorpio asshole here. So what type of games are you going to play on your Scorpio? There is nothing to play on Xbox. Who the living shit gives a fuck about 4K? If you have nothing to play. 4K, but nothing to play. That is actually pretty cool. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. What's up, Lorek? Yeah, Xbox awesome. You know, theoretically, Xbox, you know, it's just a game system, so it's pretty cool, but some people just take it way too far with supporting a platform. I just always joke around, I don't give a shit. Like, I have a friend, and he's, well, someone I know, he's kind of a weird guy. You know, always when I have, like, an argument with him, he's like, I'm gonna sell my PS4 and I'm gonna buy an Xbox. I'm like, so? Should I give a fuck that you're gonna sell your PS4 and buy an Xbox? And that guy actually likes Japanese games. So who in their right minds sells their PS4 to buy an Xbox One to play Japanese games? What? That doesn't make any sense. But he just says that to annoy me. And I'm like, dude, I'm 30. Who the fuck gives a shit? If you want to sell it your game system, I don't give a fuck. Skillbound would be awesome. Hey, we are getting Nier though. Nier is gonna be awesome. And Neo, holy shit, I can't wait for Neo. The spiritual rebirth of Onimusha. Finally. Ah, the game looks so cool. Yeah, I mean, I joke here and then, being a fanboy or whatever, but, if everything is said and done, I don't give a fuck. It's just a piece of plastic. Who gives a shit? I don't care if you play on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. I don't give a fuck if you play on Sega or Atari. I don't give a shit. Who cares? Gaming is gaming. It's all awesome. Except for Xbox. I mean, Xbox has nothing to play. That's just almost a fact. They have nothing to play. Like, their biggest game these couple of months is Halo Wars 2. Halo Wars 2, their big game. Persona 5. Oh, you actually played the demo? I played the first beta demo, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I know there's a beta demo at the moment, but I just want to, keep the first experience of the game fresh. So I'm not going to play the demo. The same way, I haven't played the demo of Tales of, because, my first experience seems to be fresh. I can't wait for Persona 5. Well, at least I actually have to wait a couple of days more, because here in Europe there is like the first batch of games are steelbooks. I hate steelbooks. I hate steelbooks. But this game's gonna be sold out pretty fast, so in about maybe a week or a couple of days, the supplier where I buy my games, they will have the plastic version, and I can finally, get the game. That is the reason why I still don't have the new King of Fighters, because they still have the steelbooks, and I want the plastic version. I don't want the fucking steelbook. Yes, there is a demo of the new Tales of game. There is. Just like there is a demo for Neo. Actually, I don't know if that's something that Sony is telling the developers to do, but lately, for all the exclusives, there are demos. Gravity Rush, Tales of, Neo, Berseria, Nier, Resident Evil. Not that Resident Evil is exclusive, but they have the exclusive VR demo. So Sony is doing a really smart, if that's what they're doing though. Of course, I don't know. Maybe developers themselves are like, let's create demos. I miss those days when you buy a PlayStation magazine or just a magazine overall and get like playable demos. That was cool. That is the first time I played like a Dynasty Warrior game is from a demo. Or Maximo, Final Fantasy, all because of demos. Devil May Cry, Zone of the Enders. I played the demo, I'm like, holy shit, I need that game. I order my games from a small game shop that don't even have a brick and mortar store called Your Game Zone. And what I like about these guys is, like, I have sort of personal contact with one of these guys, once in a while I just talk to him, and every time I make an order, he gives me a code to get reduced prices. But the thing is, so every time you buy something at Your Game Zone, you have to give out a survey on a website called Budget Gaming. And when you do that, they give you a 5% off discount for everything. And every time you do that, you get the 5% off. And not only that, they actually are cheaper than the competition. So that's just super cool. Now I'm mindlessly killing enemies, but I should try and get the boss. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm trying. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, so so I'm almost dead. Like in the game, I mean. Your Game Zone, it's a Dutch website, a game site, game shop, web store, whatever how you want to call it, web store. So they don't have a brick and mortar store, only just a web store, and that's why their games are mostly inexpensive. For example, I got Final Fantasy for I think 44 euros. I got this game for 40. Yakuza is 42. Tales of Berseria was I think 49. You know, I got all my games under 50. Those are just amazing prices for new games. And once in a while they have like a deal where instead of 5%, they give you 7.5% off. And they actually had that a couple of weeks ago, and that's why I bought all my pre-orders. In just, I think it saves me like more than 30 bucks. That's pretty cool. And of course, the games are cheaper. You need to go there. Wait up. No, they do not ship abroad, no. I know that for certain. They don't do that. By the way, talking about this game, the soundtrack is actually pretty good. Like, it's pretty epic, to be honest. It suits the game very well. Yes, this game actually looks amazing. It runs at a solid 60 frames, and you know it's pretty much like the best Masao game. And Masao is also warrior, but they call it Masao. It's like the best warrior game not made by Tecmo Koei. Like, Marvelous should really try and I don't know, get this engine to Tecmo Koei, so that we will see better warrior games. Of course, Marvelous is also the developer of Senran Kagura, so they have their experience with, you know, smaller crowds and really fast-paced, flashy combat. definitely. I mean, this game would definitely benefit for like a two-player local multiplayer or like online multiplayer. But you know, it's their first. I think this is Marvelous' first try at the Masao game, and I think they've done a tremendous job. I would love to see Senran Kagura be more like this than what they have now, to be honest. Where the fuck is the enemy? Oh, there he is. Oh, really? Does Germany have these really big US key logos? That suck. Like, the new Resident Evil box art, it's pretty cool, except for the... it features PlayStation VR. That sucks. That really makes the box art ugly. Actually, but you know, what can you do about it? You know, we have a couple of haters, Couple of haters. Why can they always invade, but you know, my armies cannot? It's really annoying, actually. There's a trophy that you need to kill 5,000 of these aggressors. 5,000? What? Yeah, I hate these logos that are so freaking big. That's why, 5 seconds guys, I love two stuff. First off, Limited Run does not have anything on the box. Look how clean this looks. So clean. and Asia is getting a lot of physical Japanese games that are in English subtitles, and they are also clean without anything on the box. So this is just an English game. Here, see, English game, but it's even English here, even text, but here is just some Japanese and Chinese, whatever. But most of the time, I freaking hate the European boxes with all kinds of stickers, if it's PlayStation Move or VR or whatever, what kind of bullshit it is. Only on PlayStation, I don't give a fuck. Like, I gave a fuck, you know, on PS3 and a couple of weeks ago. I still gave a fuck, but who gives a shit that's only on PlayStation? I mean, pretty obvious, but okay. I have not played Star Ocean in. Oh, bye bye, Marchon. Thanks for checking out. I am definitely going to stream Yakuza and Tales Off. You can bet your ass on it. So as I was saying, I haven't been playing Star Ocean for quite some time though. Because of course, you know, so many games are coming out and I kind of have played Star Ocean a lot. Okay, so we got this. What do we... We're gonna help these guys. Oh, now we... Oh, you got the key. So the boss. Final boss. Where was the final boss? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's nothing. How the hell can you kill 5,000 of these guys? You know what type of Masao I want to see? Because it's been a long time. Is a Gundam. Like the last Gundam game came out on PS3 like a couple of years ago. Gundam Reborn. Actually a good game. I completed that game last year. It was actually a pretty good one. It's a different team than from Dynasty Warriors. And if I'm correct, it actually uses a different engine that actually showcases dozens of enemies on screen. And pretty good graphics. Okay, so we got this. Oh no, Roaring Sky, there is not a new Dynasty Warrior Gundam. I was just saying that I would love to see a new one. You know, it's been a couple of years when they last made their Gundam game, so I would love to see another one with like next-gen graphics. We are of course getting Gundam Versus, and it is getting a physical Asia release. That is super cool. What's up, low profile gamer? How are you doing? Yeah, Marvelous is actually a really good company. They make good games. Like Samurai Kagura is pretty cool. This one is cool. I got the fighting game. What is it? Infinite blah blah blah. They have, what is it? Nitro plus blasters. And of course they have Valkyria Drive on Vita. Well, that really has a lot of frame rate issues. That kind of sucks. But I have a feeling that we're gonna see that game on PS4, just like Samurai Kagura. And of course they're working on Sengoku. So hello, Samurai Kagura Beach Splash or whatever, some kind of Splatoon-ish game, but then with water cannons. Fall of the Millennium Capital. Yeah, Samurai Kagura is actually pretty good. If I would pick like a game from last year that I was really anticipating but didn't really play enough, it definitely is Samurai Kagura. Like, I was anticipating that game like hell, and I actually struggled to complete the game, and after that I never played it. I don't know why, actually. Maybe because I played so much the Vita version that I got a little bit burned out on it. But Samurai Kagura is pretty cool. I did buy the Ayan DLC. Yeah, there is Gundam Breaker 3. And you know what I actually like? Like, from Namco Bandai, there are actually quite a lot of physical Asia releases that has English text. Like you have holy shit, you have like 2 or 3, I would say robot games with Gundam and also Macross that are like tactical strategy games. I've never played any of those, but there are 3 that are two of them has already been released. One of them is releasing in February, so you can play those in English. And the Gundam games are actually also going to be physical English Asia releases. One of them is Gundam Breaker and the other one is Gundam Versus, the next one coming out. I think also that's why we don't see those games being announced for the West, because Western fans of that franchise can easily import the English Asia release. This is so weird. If there's something about this game that I don't really like, it's the environments. Like, I'm not saying they look bad, but they just don't look interesting. They really don't. Like, oh yay, their buildings, yay, That's the only downside that I have at the moment with this game, that the environments are just not that, interesting. And the enemies are pretty much always the same. Always. I don't know why. Maybe it's the same in the anime, but they're always the same. Always the same enemies. Neo is being hailed as sort of the spiritual successor of Onimusha. And that's why people are really anticipating that game. It feels like an Onimusha game. But it has like more like the system of Dark Souls. But then a little bit different. Well, I don't like the settings. Like, I don't really care about the graphics. They look fine by me. But if you, for example, look at like Samurai Warriors, you truly feel that you're, in Japan. The environments are pretty cool. This just, I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, this looks pretty good. Like, oh, you see a lot of cities and a lot of buildings, whatever, but it doesn't do it. I actually thought that the Fate series was more like medieval. I didn't know it was about like an AI system and virtual bodies. At least we know that the upcoming Berserk is in medieval times, sort of. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever played Flat Out. I can't remember. I don't have any of the games though. That's what I know. Okay, so there is a plant here. Where is it? Yeah, see, there it is. So these are like spawn points. They spawn pretty much indefinitely the enemies. And they create like invasion forces. I'm not struggling. What I also like about this game is like you have 3 main storylines, but almost every character has their side stories. You know, with a lot of Dynasty Warrior games, you have the option to play other characters, but you don't really need to. And since they're giving every character like a side story, you want to play them because it also gives you a trophy. So you actually want to complete it. Of course I know about Tokyo Xanadu. Of course, come on. I love Japanese games, of course I know it. It's finally being announced for the West. I was so happy that when I saw that. I was so happy. I can't wait to play that. You know, this couple of months are packed with games, and we are now hearing more and more information about June and July and, you know, April games. This year is going to be absolutely packed with games. Really, I was just there. Jesus. But absolutely packed with games. Of course I knew that. Like, not literally, but why the heck would they release like a high profile RPG and release it only on the Vita when not only is the PS4 selling records, you know, it's pretty much on its way to becoming the next PS2. Why the fuck would you not want to release a better version of the original game? That's so weird. So I kind of knew that they're gonna do that. Does it come out in November? I'm actually happy about that. Because I can play all the other stuff. Because like Persona is coming out in April, but Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is also coming out in April. That's annoying. Like, that is really annoying. November is your birthday. December is my birthday. But I won't be happy though. I'm 31. I'm getting really old. Holy shit. I'm still playing games. Dude, there is a meme out there that fits perfectly fine for me. It's like a meme with a picture and it says, you know, all my friends are, and then you see someone getting married, having a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and, you know, doing road trips. And then below that is, and I am just playing video games. I'm still playing video games. It's actually kind of sad, but oh well. Who gives a shit? Oh no, you're not gonna invade. Someone was talking to me. Who was talking to you? Oh, what was I doing? Nameless. Why is he nameless though? That's so weird. Why would you be there? Oh god, someone has... Ooh. It's pretty cool. Someone on Twitter tagged me in like a new physical indie game called This is the Police. It's kind of funny. This is the police. Stand down! This is the police! What a name for a game though, but still cool. I really need to make my new physical master race episode. I actually have a lot of games that I found out. A lot. Some of them are pretty good. Like really good. Like this year is gonna be awesome. It's actually been a while since I bought an indie game actually, besides the limited run ones. Die, bitch! Where are you? Oh, he's there. Oh no, it's not. Oh, you're only 15. Yeah, then no one. You don't have that problem. I do. Like all of my, at least my female friends, they have like boyfriends and are living together. My, boy, male friends, that's better. My male friends. None of them actually have. Well, one of them has a girlfriend. Yeah, one or two, whatever. But they're like other things, except for my brother. He's like a big gamer too. He plays more than me. Believe it or not, he actually does. And besides that, like a lot of my old classmates and old friends that I knew, that I don't really hang out with anymore, but I have like on Facebook, they're getting married, they're having kids, and I'm here still playing video games. It's actually kind of sad. It is actually kind of sad. I did have a sort of a date though last Friday. Didn't turn out that well. Yeah. February, just January, February, March, April. These months are absolutely insane. They're absolutely insane. PS4 is going to be a system that, just like PS1 and PS2, you can collect. Like on PS3, I almost have all the games I want, almost. And some games are like, whatever, I'll buy them when they're like $1, like Battlefield or whatever. But all the high-profile games that I really want, I almost have them all. That is actually pretty pathetic for a system that's on the market for so long. On PS4, I actually have like a buying backlog of like 100, maybe 150. I don't know. There's so many games I still need to buy on PS4, and it's growing by the month. So PS4 is going to be like a system like PS2, where it's going to take you a long time to collect everything for. It's going to be really cool. I hope that someday I will find that special person. But I'm actually kind of a loner. And if you don't know what a loner is, actually, I like to be alone. I get annoyed by people surrounding me really fast. So that person has to be goddamn special to make me not being annoyed. Of course, like my friends, but I see them like, once a week. And I do have some really good friends that I guess I would never be bored with. But, you know, it is how it is. Yes, Limited Run has 4 games. Well, 2 games and then a week later 2 games. This week they have Aqua Kitty. I'm so happy. I'm so looking out for that game. Aqua Kitty and Oxenfree. Oxenfree seems to be like a really weird horror game. And a week later they have that sort of a beat 'em up. And they have shit. The other game, like, is it the Swatter? Something like that. It's like a really the Swapper. The Swapper. That's the game. Limited Run already announced that this entire year is already booked. Curses and Chaos, that's the game. Thanks a lot. Can you imagine that, being a publisher, knowing that in the beginning of the year you already have every month a game to release? That is unheard of. That's just fantastic. And Josh, one of the one of the co-operators from the company, is Josh and Douglas. Josh tweeted yesterday that they are working with a developer, and that is going to change everything for them. So big is the game. So they are working on something really big, and it seems that people think it's gonna be Phantasy Star. If they can acquire to release Phantasy Star, that is massive. That is massive. So that's what Josh is saying, that if they can have the contract for this secret game, nobody knows, but it's gonna change everything for Limited Run. They're going to be big. So it has to be a big game. So I have no idea what it is. Who knows what it is? But in the back of my mind, like, Phantasy Star is pretty much big. And what I'm actually going to buy is, I am going to buy Curses and Chaos. I'll be buying Aqua Kitty. I don't think I'll be buying the Swapper, whatever. I don't know. I've seen some gameplay and it looks fun, but I'm like, you know, it doesn't look, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna spend $25 on it, or at least 40 because I have to pay 15 for shipping. So, and Oxenfree, I don't know, like, it actually does look interesting. It reminds me of Firewatch. Like, Firewatch is, like, I know about the game for a long time. I heard so much good stuff about it, but I'm like, you're just a firefighter, you know, in the forest. Who gives a shit? Up until I played it, and I was like, damn, this is super interesting. Like, whoa. And you know, as you can see in my stream, I completed the game in one sitting. So Oxenfree could also be one of those games that are just so weird, yet so interesting. You want to find out what's happening. That's what I had with Firewatch. I just want to know what's the ending. Yeah, Signature Edition is actually bringing a couple of really good games. You have Sub-Zero, Sub-Level Zero. Now that is an interesting game, like, And you have Slain. Slain is badass. But if I'm not mistaken, all of these games will also just have normal physical releases. Like, I know that Slain is up on Amazon and I can pre-order it. I did pre-order Slain, by the way. So I think that Zub Level Zero Redux will also just be released physical in just normal stores, hopefully at least. Because it doesn't seem that Signature Edition is like Limited Run, that is the publishing. It's just that they publish physical games that have autographs. Yeah, they actually said that Skullgirls is going to take a little bit longer. So, like, I have patience. It's just I'm really happy that Skullgirl got a physical release. I really am. But I can wait for it, to be honest. I don't usually play a lot of fighting games. I actually love fighting games, but somehow I just cannot play them a lot. Like the only fighting game that I can play, for hours is like Dead or Alive and Tekken. Tekken coming out in June 2nd. The King of Iron Fist. I am so gonna play King again. I'm gonna beat everyone. I will be Iron Fist, the King of Iron Fist. I am Tekken. Slain definitely seems to be badass. Like, it seems to be like a Castlevania-ish game, but done pretty good. So I'm really, really curious about. Ooh, that is actually a really good suggestion, Lorak. It actually could be the East game. I mean, East does have a pretty big fan base, so if they could acquire like rights to release that game physical, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be pretty big. Yeah, with East Origins. So if they get the rights to release East Origins physical, that is really big. That could, but I don't know. Would it change? I don't know. Like, I think they can easily sell like 20,000 copies, maybe more. So maybe for them that's pretty big. Finally, that guy seems pretty strong. Oh, now you're getting the.
心地の良い時間だった。猟犬が姿を見せた。早々に倒せ。あれはあれで厄介な邪魔者だ。
この領域は蹂躙し尽くした。
I have all the sectors. I am the Emperor.
だが俺ならもっと早く仕留めたぞ。
まだだ。
Ah, shit. Like, in my mind, I'm like, Tales of Berseria, I can finally play it. And then I'm like, oh, but Yakuza, I want to play that game too. So annoying. Why did they have to release at the same time? Really? Now, I'll just be buying the normal version of Tekken. Yeah, you have East 8 that's coming out in the middle of this year in Japan. So if we're getting East 8, and I truly think that Xseed will get the rights for that game, because they have been publishing every East game, we're gonna see that at the beginning or middle 2018 here in the West. And actually this weekend, they actually showcased the first gameplay on PS4. It looks good. It looks really good. I'm really happy that they delayed the PS4 version to make sure that it actually uses sort of the power and not just be a simple Vita remake or a Vita port. You know, they're really are making sure that the PS4 version, you know, looks better and it looks good. It looks really good, really good. Like, I would love to have like Ease, Celceta and stuff, like Ease games on PS4. It's been a long time since we're seeing, you know, an Ease game being on a console. What's up, H. Brent? I didn't get my games. I should have gotten Tales of and Yakuza on a Saturday or today, but I didn't get them. I'm pretty pissed. Pretty pissed. Yep, pretty pissed. So did I... Crushed. Yeah, you're sexy. Rank EX. Extra cool. Oh wait, no, that's not cool. What's EX actually? Extra, extreme, extremely good. I know, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Total QP. What the fuck? XP. Level 17. Okay. It actually doesn't happen to me a lot. Like, it started out with Final Fantasy 15, and now I'm getting these games pretty late. Even though the official release is tomorrow, but still. And some of my friends on PSN are already playing Resident Evil. Not that I pre-ordered Resident Evil, but still. They're playing it. Almost 10 o'clock. It's actually not that late. I thought it was like 11 o'clock or something, but no. Oh, new Dark Souls DLC. Pretty cool. Gian, side story. Jean d'Arc. Why am I getting so much bullshit? I don't care. The storyline is really weird, so who gives a shit? Okay. Like, this crafting system, I have no idea what the fuck this is. Like, who the flying fuck gives a fuck about this? What the fuck is this? I don't give a shit. It's really weird. Like, I don't get it. Like, what type of benefits does this system give you? You'll know about allies. I don't have any allies. You never have allies with you. I don't give a shit. Getting tired again? Getting tired again? What? I blame my work. Oh, I actually thought that I was at the last stage, but you actually have more stages with this. Okay. Couple of haters. Did you get Resident Evil 7? No. Let me know how it is. The reviews are saying that the game is really good, like really scary. If you have PSVR, and I actually sold mine, then I would play it on PSVR. But that would be like the only noteworthy game to buy VR for, so that's why I sold it. It definitely was an impulse buy. It was cool though, like the experiences I had playing VR was pretty cool, but it's just, I don't know. I don't see myself putting in a lot of hours with that thing on. Storyline, sorry, storyline. It's really annoying that this game blocks out storyline. It's the same with Samurai Warriors. The storyline also gets blocked out. Oh, this is actually visually a pretty interesting level now. This actually does look pretty good. No, we're not doing. Yeah, I mean, it's getting like pretty good reviews. On Metacritic, it's like a 5.8 or 5.6 now. It's pretty cool. Complete the regime matrix in 11 minutes? Really? So fast? Holy shit! How? Who the fuck is that? Oh, Saber. Now you're getting Nero. So first you're getting him, and now you have to fight. What? I don't get it. Like, what? Really? So I just... Yeah, Resident Evil 6 was like, it was fun, but definitely not like Resident Evil-ish. No, I Am 8-Bit hasn't announced any physical game. Lucky though, because I cannot order their game. It is, I think it was like 80 euros for me to buy Res. So that's why I made the decision to not buy it. I'm like, 80 euros? No, that's too much. That's, even for me, that is just too much. No, get the fuck out! Really? I mean, I understand for, yeah, you know, for gameplay and stuff that Resident Evil 7, you know, graphically looked pretty good. It had a lot of gameplay elements. You know, you had the Leon story and the other one, Ada Wong. You know, you had a couple of different storylines, different playstyles, a lot of different locations. I just thought that they should have kept with the Leon playstyle. That was actually Resident Evil. That actually felt like a Resident Evil game. And you had that Gears of War style part of the game. Like, what? is this? This is just Gears of War, and I didn't really like that. Like the Leon part, I really liked. I really liked the Leon part. That was pretty good. Holy shit, there's so many sideways here. I'm like, what? Sticking up your candy ass! Yes, man! What klaudkil is cooking. Yes, I just said that. Yeah, a lot about the combat. And it was alright though. I mean, I did like it, but it's definitely nothing compared to like the old Resident Evil games. Even though, you know, I only played and really completed Resident Evil 3, but I absolutely loved that as a kid. You know, and playing the mercenary mode was so cool. Yeah, I've actually heard that the Revelations actually is a lot better than Resident Evil 6, but I haven't played any of them. I don't own any of them actually. How can she be like freaking? Okay, bitch, come over here. I know they're cheap, but I don't know. No, I haven't really been collecting for PS4, PS3. You know, I actually last week I got a couple of PS3 games. Some of them were actually Japanese imports, but that's it. Like really, that's it. I got the Tears of Tierra 2 also. And, you know, I just spend most of the gaming budget that I want to use on gaming for PS4. Well, cutscenes are a thing from the past, though. Sort of. Dragon's Dogma was cool. There was nothing wrong with Dragon's Dogma. At least, not in my opinion. I am trying to lead her, but she's not doing it. Little twerp. Really, like. I'm really curious what type of games are gonna be announced this year. Definitely from Sony, like, they already announced all of their big ones. Uncharted, Days Gone, God of War, Last of Us. What the hell are they gonna announce? They have to announce. If they don't announce anything cool, then, like, what? I actually have Revelations 2 on PS4, but I think it's like a more like a co-op game, and I have no one to co-op. Oh Lord! That's definitely true. A character creates RPG, but in my opinion, from what I remember, you know, graphically, Dragon's Dogma looked pretty cool. I really like Dragon's Dogma. I mean, I didn't like, what I disliked about Dragon's Dogma was really only just the repetition of the enemies being at the same time, at the same place. Every time you have to beat them, there was no fast travel like in Skyrim. That really destroyed my experience with Dragon's Dogma. Oh yeah, of course, Sucker Punch is... I hope there's no Infamous though. Like, really, like, I'm just... I won't say burned out on Infamous, but kinda am. Like, we have played so much Infamous now, we need something new. Hello. Hey Rank, what? Well, if I'm not mistaken, for From Software, there is an anniversary for Armored Core. That would be cool. Armored Core is awesome. That would be so cool. Like, I would love to see Armored Core being like they used to be on PS2. Like these giant robots, they felt heavy. Because the other Armored Core 5, it felt a little bit like faster, like Gundam. You know, the mechs were also smaller. But on the original Armored Core games, you had like, slow-moving robots and gigantic missile launchers and like atomic bombs. And those were awesome games. I remember playing Armored Core 2. A friend of my dad, he had like PS2 and I had a PS2, and he was like, oh, whatever, I'll bring some games for you. I could, of course, only play it at my dad's place because he didn't want me to take the games with me. And he had Armored Core 2. And I remember doing the missions and building my Armored Core. And then we were fighting against each other. That was so cool. That was so cool. I missed those type of Armored Core games. That was super cool. Oh wait, that's of course story missions. Sorry. Oh. Oh, Gilgamesh is now the enemy? Yeah. Like a Western RPG? I hope not too many though. Like we already have Horizon, and Days Gone is also sort of an open world game. We don't need to have a saturation in like the open world games. But we shall see. You know, it all depends on how it looks, how it plays, what it is. It could be something super awesome, who knows? And of course, I'm really curious about Wipeout. You know, if it's getting a physical release. On Amazon, it does. And on Amazon, you can actually pre-order the Wipeout. But you can also pre-order Loco Roco and Parrot the Rapper. And I'm like, nah, those are digital games. Or like in a bundle. But who knows, maybe Amazon knows something and I don't. That'll be cool. That'll be so cool. Move on. Yeah, like those are just getting burned out. You know, it would be cool if it would be like a futuristic world, a little bit like Mass Effect. Holy shit! You have to complete it in 5 minutes. What? Yeah, I hope not. Like, they should leave Bloodborne as it is, like a freaking awesome game from its time, you know. Like, Bloodborne is one of those games that if you pick a PS4, you're like, okay, let's check out Bloodborne. And if you make Bloodborne 2, then you're already like, it's getting a franchise, You know, I don't know. Like, the whole playstyle of Bloodborne is unique compared to, you know, Dark Souls. So I just wish that they keep that way. Because it's not going to be special anymore after Bloodborne 2. Then it's just, you know, another Soul game, another Bloodborne. I think I played Alpha Protocol. That was pretty cool. Not entirely sure. Because you have one game that looks the same, and one of them is really good, and, well, really good. One of them is fun. The other one is actually kind of sucky. Sucky ducky. I think that was Mind Jack, was it? Or Mind Hack? I think that game really sucked. Where is it? All else is there. Like, really, like this. Where's the entrance? Damn it. But yeah, like a new dark fantasy would be cool. Like, it would be cool to see, well, you know, that's what I would love to see, like a new King's Field. That would be so cool, like new King's Field. But I mean like a first person, you know, RPG. That would be so cool. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be cool. Dude, say it. That would be cool. I love King's Field. Even if they would remake the first one, I don't give a shit. That would be cool. I would buy that shit. I actually would, by the way. Of course I would. So where's the other one? Concept. Collection with concept. Oh, a collab with well, concept, you know, they're not that good. You know, Mighty Number 9, you know, was alright, I guess. But then you have the Recore. That, well, it does seem like an interesting title, but the reviews are saying that it's not that good. So, you know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they're gonna announce it at like Tokyo Game Show, or they are going to announce it at PSX. Because then they have a year before the release, pretty much, like 11 months now. You know, and Psvita did say that they are working on multiple titles. So they could also announce a smaller title, maybe like a VR crap shit title, but who knows? Or maybe like a small digital game, like Rain. I don't know. But I'm definitely curious what Sony's going to announce, because if they would just announce like release dates or show gameplay, I don't think people are gonna be happy about it. Because people on E3, you know, we watch E3 definitely now. We watch E3 now because we know Sony is, you know, dropping the bombs. So if Sony all of a sudden wouldn't announce anything, that I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Yeah, holy shit, what a name! Utawara Ruromono, Mask of Truth. It's coming out November, and there are two games, by the way. Eh? There's the one game, and there's the other one. There are actually two games coming out. That's cool. Like, that's cool. There's so many games coming out. Holy shit. I think that is like Sony's biggest strength at the moment, is that they are unpredictable, and they are announcing games that people are like, what? I don't think anyone saw like Days Gone. You know, I'm like, okay. I mean, I think everyone expected God of War, you know, The Last of Us, Uncharted. Well, maybe people didn't really expect the new Uncharted to be that big of a project, but that's it. And I think, I don't know, like, I think that if Square Enix has a release date for Final Fantasy VII, that they are going to let Sony announce it on their show. That's going to be big. That's going to be pretty big. But that's just what I think. I don't know if that's true. Like, and Shenmue, you haven't seen that much about Shenmue anymore. I, by the way, expect this year a Shenmue remaster bundle with Shenmue 1 and 2 being remastered. Trust me on it. Mark my freaking words. Like, how are they going to sell Shenmue 3, a successor to 1 and 2, without letting new gamers find out what the hell Shenmue is? Like, if I would play Shenmue 3, I think I won't be, I won't understand what the storyline is. That would be stupid. Like, even though Shenmue, you know, a lot of gamers are looking out for Shenmue, how much did it sell? Like the original one and the second one? Not that much. So, even though the fan base seems to be big, it's not in the million. Or, you know, maybe not even in the 500,000. So, if Sega really wants to, you know, make Shenmue a bigger franchise, or make Shenmue like the big game, they definitely need to make sure that gamers like me can actually play Shenmue. Yeah, they actually did reserve the domain of Shenmue HD, so that's why I pretty much know for certain that it's coming. That would be so stupid though. I mean, if they do not announce a Shenmue HD collection, that is so stupid. Yeah, I read about that too. Storyline, that's why it's blocked. The stars steer, the dreams end. Oh, you actually have the same boss. That's kind of weird. Because she would be the boss. She is Sephiroth. That's weird. I don't get this, but okay, whatever. It's cool though, it's a pretty epic boss. Oh, I got hit, I got hit, I got hit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was fast? Holy shit. I hope a new Virtua Fighter. Like, didn't Sega last year or the year before that say that they want to go back to their gaming roots at, you know, making really good classical games? So I think we're gonna see some pretty interesting stuff from Sega. Hopefully, at least. That's what I hope. I don't know. Oh, she's getting super evil. I'm getting super evil. Who the hell is Nagoshi? Has done everything he can do on PS4. What did he do? There's always more to do. Of course, I have no idea who the guy is. Why does she have... I just see it, that she has rainbow attacks. Do you see that? It's pretty cool. Oh, I got hit. What? What? He's from Yakuza? And he's going to Nintendo? Nah, I don't think so. Binary Domain was pretty cool, by the way. Kinda sucked that the game flopped. Oh, really? Oh, we shall see. Yeah, Binary Domain was actually pretty good. At least I thought it was a pretty cool game. I liked it. She will destroy herself. Boss. I hope not. Like, they said that Yakuza 5 would be 6 will be the last one, and to be honest, I hope. Like, we have Yakuza is an awesome franchise, but it's enough. Like, really, you have like Yakuza Ishking, you have the other one, and then you have like 6 Yakuza games. Then you have Yakuza Kiwami, you have Yakuza 0. It's, you know, it's enough. To be honest, like, it's enough. Let them do something else. Or if they would make like a Yakuza game like Grand Theft Auto, actually being open world in like Tokyo, that will be cool. That will be cool. But yeah, we definitely need more IPs. Like a star traveling in the, I guess, sky. Oh yeah, of course you can't see it, but I beat the last mission. So I officially beat the game. Because I beat the main story, and you know, that's the game. I haven't seen the entire Switch presentation, but like I do understand that. Oh, it says new? Huh? Oh, golden pole mark. Oh, so I guess I haven't I have not played the. Okay, I thought I beat the game, but like if the Switch is not gonna do what people are expecting it to do, then the whole third-party support will just like the Wii U and like the Wii. And we can guarantee that big third-party games are not gonna be on Switch. We're not gonna see Call of Duty, Battlefield, Titanfall, Mass Effect. We're not gonna see these games. Defeat Archimedes. Archimedes, isn't that a Greek guy? Genius. Didn't he create what was Troy? Or am I just being an idiot and no idea what the fuck I'm talking about? Like, they're of course working on the new Valkyria game, the Azure, whatever. Valkyria Chronicles 4, I don't know. Like, let them do something else. Seriously. Like, all these sequels, I'm like, A new Fan Star RPG, that would be cool. Like how a Fan Star originally was, like a RPG. That would be so cool. Or at least a new, RPG. It don't really have to be Fan Star, but that'll be pretty big. Yeah, they actually haven't. Well, there is a interview with Joe Durat, whatever. He really weird name. Joe, whatever. The guy. He's pretty famous on YouTube. Joe Rat, I think, whatever. And he actually interviewed Reggie from Nintendo, and Reggie asked him like, what type of what game would you want to see being released on Switch that hasn't been announced or made just yet? And the guy said the new Monster Hunter, and yeah, Joe Jarrett. And the way how Reggie was looking, I'm like, they know Monster Hunting is coming out on Switch. They know it. And if Monster Hunter is coming out exclusive on Switch, I'll be not only pretty pissed, but that's pretty much going to guarantee that I'm gonna buy the Switch. What the fuck is that? Oh. New content. Yeah, Pro Jared, that's the guy. I don't watch. I'm not subscribed to him, but once in a while I'll do see him pop up on my like on YouTube. You have like, maybe this is something for you, and sometimes I see him. I'm like, oh click on it. Let's check it out. What it is. Pro Jared, hello. My room, it's not my room. Bond, level 4. So, like, I really need to check out on YouTube, like, what the fuck the craft is. Like, in my opinion, it doesn't seem to be interesting. Like, I don't give a shit. What is this? Okay. Whatever. Settings. Oh yeah, let's see if we can have podcast. What's that? Oh wait, that's the guy right here. Why does he have a C? Should have a B or anything. Ugh. Instant skill. Do I have one? Bravery. Bravery. I don't know anything. I got plus 16 though. 16. If you get plus 20 upgrade, then you actually get a trophy. Yeah, it was pretty much a given. Oh, I actually love a traditional Monster Hunter game. I love it. I played the heck out of the first Monster Hunter. I played the heck out of the PSP version. I have the Japanese PS3 import, and that's why I'm so pissed off that like the PlayStation fans made Monster Hunter as big as it is right now, and just all of a sudden they were like, "Fuck it, we're going to Nintendo." Like, what? But it's doing really good on Nintendo, so okay. But at least, like, if you make a Switch Monster Hunter, like, Monster Hunter is not owned by Nintendo. Capcom can theoretically just create it also for PS4. Why would they not do it? That is a really weird, like, thought that I have. Like, if I was Capcom, I want to make a lot of money. That's what every company wants to do. Let's create a Monster Hunter game on a platform that hasn't sold anything, but we're not going to release it and on a platform that not only is selling hotcakes, it's going to a 60 million user base. It's also a platform where Japanese games are actually being bought. The whole Japanese, all these Japanese games that are coming out, like Resident Evil, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, they are actually selling really good, both in Japan and in the West. So why would you not release that on that platform that is absolutely crushing everything? It's even outselling in the 3DS. So why would you not do that? That is weird. I don't know how, maybe they have a deal with Nintendo, I don't know, but it is weird. It is super weird. Oh, they actually have an unspecified PS4 title. And of course, don't forget what we're talking about. If Neo is going to sell well, we are going to see Onimusha. They are going to bring back Onimusha. Heck, maybe they'll even finally make a new Breath of Fire. I don't think so, but maybe. What's up, Rayman? 1 minute, I'm going to get something to drink. I'm going to make something to drink, so wait up. I'll be back. Yeah, I actually saw that. Yeah, I'm still standing here on my phone. But yeah, the PS4 sold 400 million software. I don't think it's physical only though. I think it's also with digital, but you know, still a copy sold for Sony is a copy sold. And what is actually funny or interesting to look at is that in the same time frame, the only system that actually beats the PS4 in software sales is the Wii. The Wii had like 500 million software sold, but of course we all know that in the 5th year or the end of the 4th year, the Wii went and crashed and burned. Wait up! That is definitely true. Like, and also, of course, the Wii, there were a couple of games like Wii Sports that you get for free. Yet, you know, they're still tracked as software sold. So there are at least about 100 million Wii Sports out there. And then you, of course, have like the Wii game with the balance board. That sold like millions. Mario sold a lot. Mario Kart sold a lot. You know. But they all crashed and burned. From my knowledge, the Wii never sold more than 1 billion copies of software. And I truly think the PS4 is definitely going to do that. You know, if you look at, you know, this year, it has a chance to have maybe 200 million extra, maybe even more. Then next year, maybe the same amount. And then it only needs, you know, 200 more, and ta-da, it has 1 billion. So I definitely think the PS4 is going to be the second best-selling console of all time. I truly think that's going to be. And, you know, I'm not the only one. And my water is done. Wait up. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I am totally addicted by hot chocolate. And I got it in my Christmas mug. Christmas! I would love to see a new Dragon's Dogma though. Or like a more like an RPG styled Monster Hunter. So not like in a smaller version and you know having like sectors, but just having like a storyline and stuff. That'll be pretty cool too. A little bit what's Taukiden 2 tries to be. You know, Taukiden has like an open world sort of. I haven't actually seen that much about it. Taukiden is coming out this year too. Holy shit. Holy shit. Taukiden is coming too. It's me, Mario. Recommended level 23. But I'm only level 22. I don't give a fuck. Horizon has hunters, but Horizon is not like Monster Hunter. Like what I really liked about Monster Hunter is like the armors and the gear. They actually look badass. Like Taukiden actually has that too. Taukiden is the only hunter game, in my opinion, that also has the cool upgrade system and the gear system. Like, God Eater doesn't have it. I mean, you have cool weapons, but you don't really have cool gear. You cannot really upgrade all the gear. Same with Soul Sacrifice. The same with Freedom Wars. But Taukiden actually had that you can create a pretty badass looking character. And of course you have Taukiden, so Monster Hunter. And just imagine Monster Hunter running at the Unreal 4 engine on PS4. That would be fucking awesome. All the armors in high definition. Looking cool and awesome. Kick ass. That would be so cool. But no, they want to make a Switch game. Hey, is that a new enemy? Now that I think about it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Come here, you little twerp. Medusa. Casualty of war. Okay, so I'm here. Okay. We have to go here. And then here. What's up, Medusa? Well, that is what I like about Hunter games. That, you know, you have to really check out what kind of monsters drop what kind of materials. The same with Monster Hunter though. Monster Hunter can actually be a pretty hard game. At least in my opinion, you know, I didn't really play with other friends, so I could play it alone. But if you get used to the system, like Taukiden is awesome. I love Taukiden, really. I don't know why I haven't played more. I think I really should get the Vita version of Kiwami. Because I did play Taukiden a lot on the Vita. Well, I do think that like an RPG, I mean, it's so big, so many features, you know, such a big world and details. So it's gonna take a long time. You know, how long did CD Projekt work on The Witcher? You know, an RPG is not made in a year. So, but yeah, it would be really cool if we're gonna see an RPG again from Capcom. Just, I wish it would be more like Breath of Fire, you know, like a traditional JRPG, and not, you know, trying to be Western, trying to have the, you know, the Witcher success. Because just like Western developers cannot create a traditional Japanese RPG, it's almost impossible for Japanese developers to create a, you know, Western RPG. But yeah. They should try. That's okay though. Dragon's Dogma was pretty, you know, a good try. But I'd rather see something like Onimusha or Okami. You know, where is, you know, the uniqueness from Capcom that we had on the PS2, like God Hand, Okami, Devil May Cry. So many cool games, and what are they now? Resident Evil and Monster Hunter. Yay. Oh, you do have the special edition from Devil May Cry though, but yay. I don't think Deep Down is coming, no. It's been like 4 years. It's not coming. Or they are working on Deep Down to be something totally different. But I don't think they have. I don't think they see a future in Deep Down. I don't think so. So don't expect that. Don't expect that. Expanding territories. Trophies. It's kind of weird though, but because of trophies, you know, when I see like trophies, you have like 50%, I do feel some sort of accomplishment, like, oh, you know, I played this game so much, I got so much percentage of the trophies. So that's pretty cool actually. I like it. You know, I was first like kind of against trophies, but the trophies definitely have some sort of purpose, as you know, it's making you want to play the game more because, oh, I want to get that trophy. Yeah, it is that like skill bound, but at least Microsoft had the courage to announce it officially, and Capcom is just not saying anything. You know, that's even worse, to be honest. I hope. Free-to-play sucks. I mean, stuff like Neverwinter, you know, Planetscape 2, they're fun free-to-play, but you shouldn't advertise free-to-play as something good. Like with Killstream, like, oh, look guys, we have this game, and ooh, it's coming out, and, you know, give it time on any convention. Doesn't matter, E3, Tokyo Game Show, Paris Game Show, you shouldn't be boosting a free-to-play crap game. There has been no free-to-play game at all that kept me interested for more than half an hour or an hour. Like, sees that quality games will sell. If the game is quality, it will sell. You know, if Horizon is gonna be another huge success, we're gonna see a lot more bigger games from Sony. You know. I hope. Free-to-play sucks. It's stupid. It's a stupid system. Like, you know, on PC, I understand it can be pretty cool. On mobiles, I understand it can work out, but on a console, come on. You know, I don't buy Neverwinter. Like, Neverwinter will be pretty cool, and like Planescape was pretty cool, but that's about it. You know, I think you have Warplanes and with the battleships. That, you know, those games are like, oh, okay, you know, that's pretty cool, but I didn't play it for more like, I don't know, a couple of minutes. Yeah, maybe they did, and well, they definitely changed that. And you know, after they proudly announced, you know, the sales of Uncharted, I don't think they, you know, I really think that Sony really knows what gamers want. You know, why gamers play games. And, you know, that's why we're seeing so many games coming from Sony. From, you know, from both their first party, second party, and, you know, their third party deals like Shenmue, like Final Fantasy. I'm not saying those are exclusives, but they're at least first on PlayStation. So, you know, like, it's kind of funny with like Final Fantasy 7. If that's coming out on PS4 first, and like 6 months later on Xbox, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, most of the sales will be on PlayStation, and definitely in Japan. So who gives a flying fuck if it's also on Xbox? No one will care. And you know, and that's the power of third-party, you know, deals. And that's also something Sony really knows. And Sony actually picked that up from Microsoft, because back in the Xbox 360 days, Microsoft actually had like all the third-party exclusive stuff, and that really, you know, helped sell their console. And now Sony actually does that too. It's kind of funny. Those are rumors. I've heard those rumors, but those are just rumors. You know, Sony never said that their original plan was to be a DRM system. But you know, so you know, nobody really knows what was going on. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true, but that I definitely know the rumor. Of course. There actually it has been a rumor around that time that Microsoft and Sony were both in partnership trying to push consoles for DRM. That would be so weird. Lubu. Lubu. Super cool. It is definitely lucky us. Like, you know, even the Xbox One doesn't have DRM, sort of, but DRM sucks. You know, that's why I don't play and support, you know, games that require you to be online, like Battlefront, like Need for Speed, like For Honor. Why the fuck would I buy that? That is DRM. Why the fuck would I give a flying fuck about that? Maybe when it's $5 on PSN, but that's it. Really, it's just... Definitely, but not all the Game of the Year editions actually have DLC on disc. Like, was it the Fallen? Was it the Fallen? I think it was. Or like the Fallen Legion, whatever. Let's wait up. Now I want to know what the name was. Oh yeah, Lords of the Fallen. Like the complete edition from Lords of the Fallen has DLC codes on it. Who gives a shit? I don't, you know, it doesn't, like Lords of the Fallen is a really cool game, but without all the patches, it's a pretty broken game. And, you know, if the patches are not on disc, then what purpose is a Game of the Year or a complete edition? Same with Battlefront, same with Far Cry, you know, all type of games. I'm like, who gives a fuck? I definitely don't. But lucky for me and lucky for us, there are so many indies, so many Japanese games that are playable without patches and doesn't have complete editions with DLC codes. You know, are actually fun to play. Lupo. Oh. Hot chocolate actually smells not that good. Well, I haven't read that Dragon Age isn't a good game. It seems to be a pretty good game, though. I have it. I just don't have time to play it. I don't have time. Ah, I got another one. Health boost. Ooh, health boost. Ah, look. Increased defense. Yeah, Tekken 7 is actually getting a season pass, and lucky though, cause like Tekken 7 does have like 30 characters, so you know it's not Street Fighter with only a couple of characters. You know, Tekken does have a big roster of characters, and I hope someday we will be getting both Street Fighter V Complete Edition and like a Tekken Complete Edition, but we will see. But at least Tekken 7 looks like a complete game that will have, you know, DLC stuff on it. I don't mind that though. I don't mind that. You know, if there's enough content, then I don't mind. Am I an idiot, or is he just way too fast? Like he's a lot faster all of a sudden. Pretty fast. Jesus, fuck, she's fast. Yeah, it's been a long time since I actually played Dragon Age. I played the first one. That was pretty good though. Like, that was a really good game. I really enjoyed it. Where is the plant? But we already know that, you know, the Switch is really bad hardware. You know, that's why I don't see it doing that great. Like, if I look at like Switch topics on video game charts on the forums, all these Nintendo fans, I'm like, really guys, slow down. You know, it's gonna beat the PS4 in a year. It's going to outsell everything. No, it's not. At least not in the West. In Japan, I can definitely see the Switch beating the PS4 in Japan. I mean, it's still a handhold, sort of. But in the West? No. And every console needs the West. It needs it. If your system is not successful in the West, Japan cannot save you. Yeah, I mean, not only did the 3DS, you know, it's not selling that much software, it still, at the moment, has a bigger install base than the PS4. So, you know, if you combine all of these facts, you just have to be impressed at what the PS4 is doing at the moment. It's something that, you know, analysts were saying is never going to happen. We truly are in, you know, the new PS2 days. The Ouya, I actually have an Ouya. Believe it or not, I actually was a backer of the Ouya. I actually thought it was pretty cool. Only, the thing that I didn't really check well was I thought that they said, like, all the smaller games will be free, but they're just really small demos. And, you know, but I actually liked how the Ouya looks. The Ouya is actually, hardware-wise, the Ouya is super awesome. Like, really small, tiny box. So cool. But yeah, I have played it only once and that's it. Never touch it ever again. Well, you know what I found really interesting is For example, if you look at the Wii U, its attach rate is extremely high. Like extremely high. But it is obvious. Most owners of a Wii U are Nintendo fans. You know, they are hardcore Nintendo fans. So they buy everything that Nintendo is putting out. And since pretty much the only games that are coming out or came out on Switch, on Wii U, are the Nintendo games, it is normal that if you're a fan of Nintendo, that you buy the Nintendo games. But if you look, you know, if you have, yeah, I mean, you know, if you look at how much software actually being sold at Wii U, it is laughable how bad it is. So, you know, if you have 39 million, you know, for what, 17 million consoles, yeah, you know, they have been buying a lot of games. But if you have, you know, about 55 million consoles and 400 million sold, you know, of course the attach rate will be lower. That is logic. But you cannot boost sales saying, oh, you know, people on the Wii U actually bought games and then just only have 93 million sold. That's stupid. Like, seriously. But that's, you know, but that's what I hate about Nintendo fans. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Nintendo does. They are always the best in the world. They are always super innovative. They never copy any other. You know, the whole Switch design is copied from a Chinese hardware designer. Like literally the same. Amiibos is just Skylanders, you know. And you know what will be cool? If, for example, if Sony would do something like Amiibos, but then with Sony characters, all the Nintendo fans would say, oh my god, they copied Nintendo, blah blah blah, even though Nintendo copied Skylander. You know, that is why I don't say hate, but that's why I dislike the die-hard Nintendo fans. Because they're just like, what? They're in denial at how uninnovative Nintendo is. They're just a gaming company. Okay, guys, Zelda is not innovative. The open world system has already been done multiple times. Zelda may be doing it extremely well, but it's still not innovative. Nintendo fans really need to stop that crap. It's really annoying. I have no idea who Zobe70 is. But if he's some sort of annoying fanboy, I would love Crap Gamer to be like on my channel. Oh god, I would love that. Like, I will never watch his stuff, because, you know, if you have someone who is so negative, so stupid, and if I watch his videos, I am making him more famous. He's getting more views because I watch his stuff. So I don't watch his stuff. But I've heard about Crap Gamer, and I would love to have a discussion with that guy. That would be good. That would be pretty epic. That would be pretty epic. I would love to hear his bullshit. Yeah, it's the same with me. I mean, I got so many PS4 games. Like, I am not the one who's not buying anything. You know, I am contributing to that 400 million software sold. A small percentage, all from me. And so many others. But Alloy is actually... Alloy is, by the way, a pretty stupid name. Alloy. But, like, Alloy is a freaking hot character. She is pretty hot. Like, she could be the new Tomb Raider. Even though no one beats Lara, but still. Hot coffee, hot chocolate gets cold so fast. Or maybe I'm just playing so much. Could also be true. Okay, let's beat the last sector. And at least I get the high rank. EX rank. Who's that? I'm not gonna say that. Aggressor! I am aggressor. Two aggressors. Oh, there's the Horizon! I'm really, hyped for Horizon. Like, if Sony fucks it up, or, well, if Guerrilla Games fucks it up, it's game over for them. I don't think they're gonna fuck it up, though. Did you know that they have people from The Witcher working on Horizon? They helped them out. Horizon looks so good. Not just about how many pixels there are on screen, I'm also talking about just the art design. It's really cool. Like a really good looking world. Oh, there's one more. Oh, there he is. Bam, 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 bam. Son of a bitch, there you are. I got everything. This territory is mine. Maybe, or like maybe they're really going to try and cater to the Western audience and make a visually good-looking God Eater. I don't know. But I'm definitely interested. Like, God Eater 2, it's a cool game, but you can definitely see it's like, a Vita game that's being upgraded a little bit. But it's still a good game. It's still cool. Its performance is rock solid. That is the most important part for me in a game. That it runs solid. I don't care if it has super gorgeous graphics, if it has frame rate drops, why the fuck would you care? Ultra. Valiant gonna kill you. Yeah. Well, we shall see. Maybe they just use the word God Eater, but they're gonna change a lot. Well, I don't know. They are going to show information. Tales series is definitely successful. But I mean, Tales is different than, God Eater. And I think now that Final Fantasy is so popular again, that maybe that's gonna benefit the Tales of franchise, because maybe there are some, gamers who never played a Japanese RPG before, and they've heard or they saw Final Fantasy. Like my best friend, a couple of weeks ago, she was here. And she was like, I'm bored. I was sleeping almost, And she was like, oh, what game should I play? I'm like, go try Final Fantasy. You know, just try it out. And she was absolutely hooked. She played through the entire night. I woke up and I heard the Final Fantasy tune. I'm like, did you play all night? She's like, oh yeah. And she actually borrowed the game. So she's playing it a lot. You know, and she never played an RPG before. So, you know, she could eventually ask me like, are there more games like Final Fantasy? And I'm like, sure, there's Tales of. Maybe I'm gonna give her Tales of for her birthday. Because her birthday is in June or July. Was it? Or was it August? I don't know, whatever. So maybe I'm gonna give Tales of game for her. Because I gave her like Shovel Knight, I gave her Gravity Rush, The Last of Us, you know, that she could experience these games. Because I'm sneaky. Like if someone says I want to have a game, I'm gonna buy a game that I like and I want you to play it. That's how I do it. Because I'm awesome. I give out the good games. Like, my nephews, they are definitely going to ask for like a PlayStation this year. You know, they're 7. They kind of know what it is. Sure, I will buy a PlayStation for them. Sure. But I'm gonna wait until Crash Bandicoot comes out and I'll be buying, you know, the good stuff for a 7-year-old. You know. They actually have Zelda, because I bought them 3DS's this Christmas, and I got the Zelda Hyrule Warriors, and they actually liked it. They liked it a lot. So maybe I'm gonna buy, you know, Samurai Warrior for them. Rayman is pretty good. Maybe Dragon Quest Builders would be cool for them. I don't know. But I mean, sure, they can get a PS4 from me, but they're getting the games I want them to play, and they're gonna play the good games. No Call of Duty from me. Of course not. Who the fuck plays Call of Duty? What? So weird. Bravery. Still no 20 plus 13, 16. Dude. How do you get those, by the way? So weird. Another one. Clear, clear. Give her Neo. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. She has played Bloodborne and Dark Souls, but she absolutely sucks at it. Absolutely sucks. I think she actually bought Bloodborne. I'm not entirely sure. But she wasn't good. Yeah, they actually pump out Tales of games like every 2 years, and every one of them is good. Like Tales of Systeria, I loved it. I absolutely loved Tales of Systeria. I thought that the world was really interesting. I liked the characters, the playstyle. I mean, the storyline, like every Tales of game storyline is like, yeah, a little bit cliche, but I still liked it. Yeah, it seems that Neo is really hard. But it looks so cool. Onimusha meets Dark Souls. That's so cool. Samurais. It's been a long time when the game was with samurais. And monsters. Do I have it? Oh yeah. It's just invading everyone. Oh, it's not harder than a Soul game. Well, if Neo it will actually get really high scores, you know, it's gonna be Tecmo Koei's, you know, pretty much first new franchise that's actually getting high scores. It's pretty cool. Because, like, the last Ninja Gaiden wasn't that good. I mean, it was fun, but not that good. You know, in Dead or Alive, you know, they're fun. But that's a fighting game, like a long-running fighting game. But Neo will be like their first big project that's actually getting high scores. Oh, really? Like, I still like the warrior games. Like, yeah, you know, like this game, I'm playing it now almost 3 hours. I still like it. It all depends on like the art style and how the gameplay is. But I do have like, at least with Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors, like I'm burned out at these art designs. Like I've been playing these games from PS2, you know. I know about Dynasty Warriors and what happens and blah de blah de blah, the yellow turbans, blah de blah de blah. You know, for Samurai Warriors, it's a little bit that I love Japan. And I'm like, oh, cool. But even that, Nobunaga Oda, you know, Ishida, yeah, we know it. But like this one and Berserk and One Piece, they feel different. Even though they're not different, they feel different. Especially with Dragon Quest Heroes. That actually feels like an RPG. That's pretty cool. But that's just my opinion. Like for me, you know, a Dynasty Warrior, it's really important at how many units are there on screen. Like, how badass do I feel mowing down enemies? And this game has so much going on screen, I feel badass. And for example, you know, the Dynasty Warrior games on PS3, like, it felt like I was doing a skirmish. It didn't feel like a battle, more like a skirmish. But luckily Samurai Warriors 4 was really good. The Gundam games were good. One Piece was awesome. One Piece is awesome. Okay. Ah, Jean-Jacques. Right? I think you should. Kill. This is going to be the last level though. It's almost 12 o'clock. Because I'm getting sleepy. So yeah, this is going to bed. But after the level. Why does it say instant skill? I don't get it. I don't understand that. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be getting like an hour, maybe a little bit more on Tales of. Hopefully, if I get the game. Because maybe there's something wrong with the post office and That means that I have to wait longer. I'm only pissed though. Because tomorrow is like the official release day. Ah, Gilgamesh. Scandal. Meow. Die. Game over for you, Iskandar, King of Conquerors. Oh, it's not. Oh, there's another one. That's not good. Moves. Of course I'm pushing you back. Awesome. Yay! EX. Total sectors A. Really? So you have 3 times EX and 1 A, and that's why you're getting A rank. That doesn't make any sense. Oh well, okay. Level 33. Nothing new though. Jump attack. You have a lot of combos. Oh wait, that's the same. I knew that. Completed all the side missions.
Nani? 時間があったのでね。アイテム連成の真似事をしただけさ。
If I want to do that, I'll get 50% boost. Oh, that's pretty cool. Interesting. It's a shame that you can't see anywhere how much you have actually killed. You can only show the bond. Like, who gives a fuck? But you can't actually see how much, you know, kills you've made, and it's kind of weird. Do I have a new crafting item? No, I don't. Nothing new. But yeah, guys, I'm going to sleep. I'm pretty tired. Tomorrow is a long day. Hopefully, I'll be streaming. If you're seeing a stream, it will be late, and it will be tills off if I'm gonna get the game. So thanks a lot for watching, and like always, you'll see me next time. Hopefully with tills.